Hello viewers of Sounding Board, and tonight we got a first. We've shown you Fortnite videos. Well, tonight we're going to show you the Fortnite figure of Midas. Hot Drop, which has all the figures. It's a gold version of Midas, and it's a 9-piece set. And Midas, all that glitters is yours. Excuse me. And so Midas comes in the new 4-inch size, like the Jonesy here, and he's ready for combat. Let's open him up and see what he's made like. Or he's going to break in the process like a lot of figures we've gotten over time. The only thing that sucks about these figures is the fact that you got to destroy the package. You can't save them. You can't repackage them like the Marvel Legends or the rest WWE or Ghostbusters. Once you open these figures, the figures pretty much collectability is non-existent. But maybe the collectability is non-existent for a reason. If they want you to play with them. Kind of like the bubble figures of Star Wars. The only reason I got Midas is because he's one of the few seasons I actually finished the season. And he doesn't have a mask. There's the party umbrella. Well, might as well look at the umbrella first and start taking out. Okay, the umbrella is a 2-piece item that snaps together that your hero can land with in the game. I'm Mary Poppins! Here's Midas, and how you get the umbrella is you get first place in solo, squads, duos, or trios now. He has all the movement Jonesy has, which is nice. You know, it's like the nice thing about these Fortnite figures, you get all the movement of a black label Star Wars figure and not the cost, unless you're buying one of these special packs. Let's see what other Midas thing's got. He's got a backpack. He's got his harvesting weapon. I'm not sure if this is the correct harvesting weapon for him. It's been a while since I've looked over this last season. I'm not sure that's his backpack neither. I'd have to look that up too. Because every backpack has a name and the character it's related to. Oh damn, his sidearms don't come out of his shoulder holsters. All little kids are going to want that. So in the secondary market, you're probably going to see these popped off just because kids will want to use the guns as real guns. So oh wow, I wouldn't put that in his hands. That's made out of a hard plastic. It's going to break. That was dumb one. They should have made a soft plastic. All the guns are hard plastic. Maybe it's because they have to be gold. He does have a flintlock, a machine gun, but not Midas's machine gun. Midas had a drum gun, a shotgun, the harpoon gun, which still hasn't left the game yet, and a bazooka. Oh wow, Midas's hands are really hard plastic. They're soft, but they're hard plastic at the same time. So it makes it really hard to put his hard plastic, and he's not the, there you go, you have to pull his hand open. And so his weapons are made out of a little bit harder plastic. So it'll be real easy for a child to snap these weapons in half at the handles, or they're going to snap his wrist off, not realizing that it's the weapon's fault. This is going to be probably the first to go, or the umbrella, this handle here. Because like all children, they want to shove weapons into their character's hands. Now Jonesy has pretty good soft hands, so he could hold the machine gun real easily. But they should have given them interchangeable hands so at least they can hold the weapons better. They kind of hold them like the old G.I. Joes. They have all this mobility, but they just don't have the the full rotation in the arm to go the distance to hold it correctly. Now, if you put them on a shelf, no one will really look at them unless they look closely that the gun isn't held correctly. But the nice thing about the FORTNITE things, you can have the guy hold multiple guns and not feel guilty about it like your old G.I. Joes. Because physics-wise don't exist in figures. They can hold as many guns as you want. Let's see if we can slide this into his hand without breaking it. Because I really don't want to return. There it goes. So he can hold his pickaxe, not very well, but he can't pose, which is nice, like a Marvel Legends, or like I said, a Black Label Star Wars. They should give these guys bases, because these are action-oriented figures. So at least you can stand them up like Joe's. You might be able to use the old G.I. Joe bases, but it's hard to tell because I don't have any on hand with me. And then you can action pose them on shelves at least. See what I'm saying? It's like the bazooka's kind of a two-handed thing. He can't get his second hand over it to secure it like a Space Marine. You can hold the gold harpoon gun, but not very well. It's going to shove the bazooka in his hand. There it goes. There it pops off. So I can stand Jonesy at least holding the gun, but he can't hold it all the way into his elbow, which the gun should be usually held. But you can't pose him running with him. And go play with these things out in the dirt. And then have Midas come after him, gold version. I wonder if they're going to release a human painted version of him, or just release this one, because the Toyland likes releasing all masked figures, so they're kind of like aliens and you don't know what color they are or what nationality, other than Jonesy for the most part. They all have costumes for the most part. They release all them. So it's almost like an entire line of stormtroopers. Maybe it's to do that so they can build an army builder, because if you have one like Midas or Jonesy, there's only one of each one of these characters on the field. But if you buy like Brutus and he comes with his Shadow Mask, you can buy a whole bunch of them and have Gold Midas fight each one of them like you would a video game. So you never can tell who really he's fighting against. Like a video game, like the game itself. You don't know who's the man behind the mask. As where people who play, like I play Sniper Specialist most of the time in the game. Everyone after a while begins to figure out, oh, that's so-and-so. We don't know his name, but we do know he appears a lot, and if we let him start up, he can do moderate damage. But I play on the Switch. I don't play on a computer or PlayStation 4, so I can't do mega damage. And I can't do a lot of stuff fast or move as fast as the people who play those systems. Maybe next time, later this week or next week, I'll pick up the girl with the bomb, because actually that goes to this season, but it has Jules, who's from the season after, with the boat. You know, they made from this season Midas, Brutus from Shadow, and in the set before, the cat guy. But maybe, you know, they'll make more of them, more different characters, but it's hard to say. And they made Peely in Spy Gear this season. I hate Peely. I find him to be one of the dumbest characters in the game. I refuse to play him and that stupid Sludge Bot from Season 1. Midas does not want to stand. Sit down, Midas, then. So until next time, this is the Sounding Board, signing off.